Hello, my name is Jenna Lau, and today I'm going to be talking about my survey, which is about gender equality in sports. Now, when I asked these questions, I wanted to make sure that I really circled around whether people think that male and female athletes are genuinely treated the same. These are my demographics and strategy. So, for my demographics, I chose to give this survey to current athletes, former athletes, coaches, and sports fans. I did this because I wanted this survey to be answered by people that had firsthand experiences or even witnessed experiences. And also, I wanted sports fans to answer it because they can see it from an outsider view. They know what they watch, who they watch, when they watch it. The ages of the participants range from 17 to 56 years old. And lastly, this survey was sent out through social media and email. I chose to send this survey out through social media because I knew that I would reach a larger audience rather than me just trying to text people that I already know in order to get the survey filled out. So, when I posted this on social media, I had people responding and saying they wanted to fill it out. So I was really able to pick and choose who I wanted to fill out the survey. The first question is a skill-based question, and it reads, male and female athletes are paid fairly. 1 being strongly agree and 5 being strongly disagree. Out of the 62 participants, 45 of them answered with strongly disagree, and the average answer being 4.58. This goes to show that majority of the group strongly disagree that male and female athletes are paid fairly. The second question is also a scale-based question, and it reads, male and female athletes are receiving the same amount of media coverage. For this, 54.2% responded with strongly disagree. 27.1% responded with 4, which is disagree. 11.9% responded with 3, which is in the middle. 5.1% responded with agree, and 1.7% responded with strongly disagree. Again, majority of the respondents responded with strongly disagree. The average scaled number was 4.19. This again shows that majority disagrees with the statement male and female athletes receive the same amount of media coverage. For the last scale-based question, I asked male and female athletes receive the same amount of praise for their accomplishments, 1 being strongly agree and 5 being strongly disagree. Out of the total number of 62 respondents, the average answer was 3.77. 20 of these responses were 3, which is the middle response, being neither agree nor strongly disagree. 20 of these respondents also answered with strongly disagree. Again, majority of the respondents led to an answer of 3.77, which led to strongly disagree. For the first free response question, I asked, do you believe that gender stereotypes contribute to how male and female athletes are treated? Out of the 62 respondents, majority answered with yes. One example of a yes answer would be, yes, so many stereotypes and jokes about any group of people can cause a narrative to be created, and that's what I believe has happened with female athletes through social media and everyone being able to have a quote-unquote say. An example of a no response would be, no, they both work just as hard. Females just genetically can't do certain things that males can, and it takes away from the competitiveness, entertainment within the sport. It is very sad because they work just as hard. The last question is also a free response question, and it reads, do you believe that issues in women's and men's sports are handled the same? Again, majority responded with no, that they do not agree with this. Out of the 62 responses, only 6 answered yes. And out of the 6 participants that answered yes, none of them gave a reason as to why they said yes. Now, the rest of the participants responded with no. A few examples include, not at all. More attention is brought to issues in male sports. Another example is, no, I feel as if women are being held to a higher standard but are still taken care of the least. That is my presentation. As you can see with the results that I gathered from my survey, majority of all the questions strongly disagree that male and female athletes are treated the same, whether it's through media coverage, salary, or even how situations are handled. Thank you.